the history and mystery of English language. Now, how many times have you heard that English is a funny language? I'm sure many times, isn't it? There are so many things in English like spellings, pronunciation, intonation, word stress, grammatical structures, verb patterns, etc., which pose problems to the learners of this language and especially to the non-native speakers of this language. Over the years of my teaching career, I have come across so many questions from the students as to why a word is spelled in a particular manner or is pronounced in a particular manner. So, sometimes the non-native speakers of this funny language, English, they face problems in correct pronunciation of words having silent letters. My present video is a humble attempt to help such non-native speakers of this language in correct pronunciation of the words having silent letters. But before starting with the discussion of the silent letters, let me tell you in brief the history of English language. Now, everything has a history. English language also has a history. And here lies the answer to so many questions of hows and whys and whats. Do you know that English language developed from the languages of invaders that settled in Britain? Each time this region or country was invaded, the language changed. In 43 AD, Romans, who used to speak Latin, they invaded Britain and they settled there. So they left Latin words in the region of Britain. Do you know that there are so many words still existing in English language which have Latin roots in them? Words like salmon, death, receipt, plumber. Such words, they have Latin roots in them. Now you will be noticing also that these words, they have silent letters. Now can you guess the silent letters in this word? Silent letter? Salmon, L is silent. Death, B is silent. Now please guess the silent letter in this word. Receipt, P is silent. And plumber, B is silent. So these silent letters, they used to be spoken, they used to be pronounced in earlier times, but now they have been left to show us the history of Latin roots in these words. Then in 410 AD, there was an invasion of Germanic tribes. So basically 3 Germanic tribes, Angles, Saxons and Jutes, they invaded Britain and they settled in Britain and they used to speak Germanic language, but out of those Germanic languages, Anglo-Saxon turned out to be a major one, and this Anglo-Saxon language later on became English. You will be surprised to know that there are 100 most common words in present day English which take their roots from Anglo-Saxon language. The words like earth, such a common word, earth, planet earth, house, food, sing, light, night, daughter, women, cough, dough, and many more. So these words, they have Anglo-Saxon origins. Now you will be also guessing that, you will be also noticing that out of these words also, there enough, rough, rough, cough, laugh, laughter. Then in 793 AD, Vikings from Denmark and Norway invaded Britain. And these Vikings, they used to speak Old Norse language. They gave English silent letter words like knife, knee, knock, know, knowledge, gnat, gnaw, etc. Now, as you can see, the KN combination words, they were given to us as a gift by Vikings. And K became silent later on. Then in 1066 AD, Normans from Normandy, they invaded Britain, and these Normans, they used to speak French language, and French language influenced English language in many ways. French words like servant, romance, castle, peasant, governor, etc. These words, they were introduced into English language, but they were spelled in French way. On the other hand, spoken in English way. Then French also replaced Old English spellings. So the spelling CW combination in Old English, it changed to QU. So the spelling of queen, which was in Old English CWENE, it became QUEEN. Queen. Then, can you guess this word? What is it written? CWIC became QUICK. Quick. Then CWIFER changed to quiver. CWELL changed to quell. And similarly, bequeath. Then another change made by French was that French people put a silent U in words like guess. So the reason behind this was, in French, the combination of GE used to be pronounced as J. So in order to pronounce it as G, French put a silent U between G and E. So words like GEST became GUEST, then TUNGE turned to TUNGUE, tongue, then VAGE became VAGUE, vague, and VOGUE, vogue. So English had so many alterations over the years, and the alterations happened due to great vowel shift, the influence of Renaissance, and so many innovations. And after undergoing so many alterations, English took the present day form, and it is still changing. But silent letters were left in English for various reasons. So let me start with the discussion of the silent letters, and I am going to tell you in this video some patterns and some rules of silent letters. I hope that they are useful to you. So let's start our discussion alphabetically. Letter A. So letter A is silent in words like logically. Logically. So the word ending in ALLY. In those words, letter A is silent. The correct pronunciation is logically, not logically. Kali, no. Logically. Musically, not musically. Musically. Basically. Romantically. And many others. Then silent B. So this letter B, it poses problems to so many non-native speakers of this language, English, when they are to pronounce the combination MB. where B comes after M, letter B is silent. For example, the word climb. Climb. You see, I am not pronouncing B. Climb. M. I end my pronunciation with M sound, not B sound. Climb, not climb. Climb. Coom. Crumb. Dumb. Tomb. And B combination. Then we come to BT combination. In BT combination words also, B is silent and only T sound is pronounced. Death, not debt. How unnatural would it sound? Debt. So, debt. Doubt. Subtle. Then, letter C can be silent in words muscle. Muscle, not muscle. M-U-S-C-L-E. S-C combination, C is silent. Then, scissors. Scissors. Disciple. Disciple. Obscene. Obscene. Ascent. Ascent. Then letter D is silent in the following words, in these words. Handsome. Such a common word. He is a handsome boy. Handsome, not handsome. Handsome. Handkerchief, not handkerchief. No, handkerchief. Sandwich. Sandwich is wrong. Sandwich. Another common word, Wednesday. Now many non-native speakers of English language, they mispronounce this word as Wednesday. The correct one is Wednesday. Wednesday. This D is not pronounced. This is silent. Then edge. Edge. Bridge. Knowledge. J is pronunciation is there of DG combination. Then silent E. So letter E can be silent in so many words, and we can see so many words which end in E. So in all those words where E is at the end of a word, most of the times E is not pronounced. For example, hate, name, fate, like, and so on and so forth. So this E, though it may be silent, but it changes the pronunciation of words when it is not attached to a word and when it is attached at the end of a word. For example, let me differentiate this word with a word not having E at the end. The word is hid, H-I-D. So H-I-D and H-I-D-E. The pronunciation of H-I-D would be hid. Hid with vowel A between H and D. And this one is hide. Hide with vowel I. So vowel E changes to vowel I when E is placed at the end. Similarly, slit with slide, ho and hop. Hop, H-O-P, without E at the end, hop, O sound, and H-O-P-E, ho, O sound. Then, letter G can also be silent in so many words, and especially in those words having G-N combination. Means in all those words where N comes after G, G is not pronounced. For example, align, align, assign, sign, resign, design, benign. I seek your benign presence. Foreign, foreign. Then GH combination also. In GH combination also, sometimes G is silent. Light, height, high. And I'd like to focus your attention on this word, champagne. Champagne. Many non-native speakers mispronounce this word. Here we have G-N combination, and G is not pronounced, and CH also is not pronounced as ch, it is pronounced as sh. Then we have so many words having silent H. In WH combination, H is silent. What, when, why, while, which, whistle, whistle. Can you guess the silent letters in this word? There are not one, not two, in fact 3 silent letters in this small word. H is silent, T is silent, and E is silent. Then we have such words, honor, are, honest. Now these words, they are having French roots in them, and because of that H is not pronounced in them. Honor, are, honest. He is an honest person. So we need to understand the pronunciation of such words. H is not pronounced in such words. So while marking the articles before them, we have to keep this rule in mind. However, a historical place takes a article, not an, like that. Then anchor, echo, chaos, chaos. H is silent. Then we also have silent K, and I have already told you this thing. K and combination. K is silent. Knee, knock, know, knowledge, need, knickers, not. All these words having K and combination. K is silent, and you already know that this happened under the influence of Vikings. Then we also have silent L. So many words are there which have L in the spelling, but we don't pronounce L sound. Would. Can you guess some more? Could, should. Then walk, talk, LK combination. Then calf, half, LF combination. Then salmon, not salmon, salmon, L is silent. Palm, arms, psalm. And I'd like to focus on this word. This word is almond. Almond. The pronunciation is almond, not almond. I have heard people pronouncing this word as almond. I want an almond oil. Guys, please correct it. The pronunciation is almond. Then we have silent N also. N is silent when it comes next to M. And M being a stronger sound, M overpowers N sound, and only M sound is pronounced and N sound is not pronounced in MN combination. Autumn, autumn, dam, column, solemn, condemn. No N sound is there. N is silent. Then silent P. So P poses problems in the pronunciation of these words and many more. First word, receipt. Receipt. Again, an important word. I have heard people is a wrong pronunciation. Correct one is receipt, receipt. Then pseudo, pseudo. Psychology, psychology. Pneumonia, pneumonia. Psychiatry, psychiatry. So P is silent in all these words. It is there in the spelling, but it is not there in the pronunciation. Then we come to silent R, and I am going to tell you this rule for British English. In British English, when R letter is there at the end of a word, it is not pronounced. Instead, schwa sound is there. But in American English, R is pronounced, R sound is pronounced when it comes at the end of a word. So, according to British English, this word would be pronounced as butter, butter, not butter, butter. Mother, father, sister, teacher, master, so many. Then silent S. So S can also be silent. Aisle, I-S-L-E, aisle. The bride walked down the aisle. Island, debris. Now this is a typical word. Many people make mistakes in pronouncing this word correctly. Debris, not debris, debris. Then T can also be silent. When it comes with the combination of ST, T becomes silent. Listen. Now listen to me carefully. Listen, not listen to me carefully. Listen. Castle, castle. Hustle, hustle. Fasten, fasten. Often. Then ballet. It is not ballet, ballet. Whistle. Then silent U. We have studied this thing. Who introduced the silent U? Yes, you're right. The French. French introduced the silent U when it comes with G. So, guitar, guilty, guess, colleague, then circuit, biscuit. In all of them, U is silent. And last but not the least, silent W. So, letter W becomes silent when it comes with a combination of WR. Write, wrote, written, writing, playwright, wrestle, wrinkle, wrap, wrist and sword. So that's all for today. I hope you liked my video. Thank you for watching.